We're making a YouTube video.
Yeah, I know.
It's a little silly.
Let's get thumbnail shots.
Okay.
Stupid.
Hey, I'm Larry Saperstein.
And I'm Jacob Bellotti.
And we are a couple, and today we're going to be rating our favorite and least favorite Oscars 2025 red carpet looks.
That's right, honey. And not only are we a couple, but we're gay.
No. You're gay?
Let's get started.
So here's how this is going to work. We are doing something that nobody's ever done before.
Completely new.
Clearly.
Yeah.
We are going to look at the 2025 Oscars red carpet looks, and we're going to say whether we think the look is all that or if it falls flat.
Yes, and there's absolutely nothing comparable to this series that we're doing here, okay?
No.
So all that or falls flat.
Don't worry, we're lawyered up. All right, first up, we have Miss Galinda herself, Ariana Grande.
Okay, to me, falls flat.
Really?
Falls flat. Miss
Tell
the
me
mark.
why. I think this look is all that. Tell
Honey,
me.
she looks like a chandelier. Okay.
Which I think is cool.
No, it would be cool if it didn't, like, it's like very octopus chandelier.
I like it.
No, it's not. It falls flat to me.
So I like the look. I think I like the structuredness of it. I don't love the bottom, like the tooling on the bottom. I think I would have gone with a different material, maybe.
Yeah, maybe I'm just not a Tool fan. I really don't like Tool.
I don't love the tool on the bottom, but I love the shape of the bodice and the top.
I also don't think she's helped by the fact that the Oscars this year decided to use a pink backdrop for the red carpet.
It's a monochrome thing.
Yeah.
Monochrome has been in, though, for some time.
I don't know. I mean, I love this rose gold effervescence that she's giving,
Yeah.
but the actual look itself, it's like she has no clue where to put her hands.
Yes, she was struggling with her hands.
I just, her hand position to me is non-existent.
All right, so is it all that or falls flat?
Falls flat.
For me, it's all that.
Okay. Well, this is why we have opinions. Okay, next up, we have Colman Domingo, gay icon Colman Domingo. All that.
All
okay.
that. I love it.
I love it. The red seamless integration with those black lapels, honey.
Yes, and it also makes it this kind of complementary look with the black pants. He didn't go for all red. He really has the jacket being the accent.
Yes,
which
and I love how
nice.
I love how it's like a smoker's jacket too, with the wrap around holding it. Love
and
all that.
And he's got the red shirt underneath, and he ties it in with the red accessories with the sunglasses. So
love all that.
All that. All right, up next we have Oscar winner, Best Actress Oscar winner, Mikey Madison. What do you think?
This to me 100% falls flat. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at, whether this is supposed to be a wearable garment or not. But this is hideous. This is disgustingly ugly. The pink bow right underneath the boobs. First of all, why are you hiding your boobs? We all had to watch them for 45 minutes in Anora. Second of all, the placement of that belt is horrific. It makes it look like she's wearing a dog cape, like she's some type of animal that has a cape tied around her, and I hate it. It falls flat.
So this is our drag queen knowledge coming out. I would have exaggerated this. I think it could have used a bigger bow. I'm not personally I just am not a super fan of the dresses, the silhouette, and just in general, the silhouette that cuts right under the boobs.
Yeah.
And then flares out. I just am not a huge fan of that.
No, and also this dress does no compliments to her body shape. It is not form-fitting. It does not shape her well. It kind of makes her look like someone in a potato sack.
I get what she's going for. I get the old Hollywood glamour that she's going for.
But old Hollywood glamour was simpler than this.
It
it was simpler than this, and we'll get to that with some of our feature.
I think she could have used a glove.
I wish it fit her better. It just looks like a potato sack.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
So falls flat for me.
Falls flat.
Okay, next up is Miley Cyrus.
Ooh, Miss Miley.
Okay, I gotta say falls flat. I'm sorry.
You know what it is? It's like that thing where the look might not be all the way there, but my God, does she know how to work it?
Yes, she's working it fiercely for the hunties, for sure.
I really like the little glove that like cuts off right before the wrist. I think that's very like chic.
I don't love the dress itself. It's giving a little Edward Scissorhands to me. And also the no eyebrow thing is really just not the trend that I love at this moment.
I don't love the no eyebrow thing either, but I do love her hair. She is showing off her best features.
Well, listen, they always say if you're going to wear black to the Oscars red carpet, it has to be extraordinary. And to me, this is not extraordinary.
I've never heard them say that. Is that a
yeah.
thing?
If you're going to wear black to the Oscars, it has to be unbelievable. Otherwise, you look ridiculous.
All right. So what's your final rating?
Falls flat.
I'm going to give it an all that because I just love her.
He knows nothing.
Up next, we've got the wild robot herself, Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh, Lupita Nyong'o. I love her. She is effervescent no matter what she's wearing, which is why I have to give this one an all that.
Okay, so maybe we're disagreeing here. There's parts of this that I love. I love the kind of like corseted bodice thing. I love the like detailing on that, the little like rhinestone, or I don't even know if it's rhinestone. It's probably not rhinestone. It's probably like more expensive
I think
than
it's
rhinestone.
pearls.
Sure, pearls. But I love the way that it's like on the bodice, like perfectly kind of lined. I don't like the straps and the top part.
So this is where you're not getting the old Hollywood glamour. Where you thought Mikey Madison was old Hollywood glamour, this is actual old Hollywood glamour.
Okay.
This is like a dress that they would wear in the 50s to the Oscars, okay?
All right.
You have the strap, you have the bodice, and you have the flowy bottom. That is classic old Hollywood. I know maybe it's not the most extravagant look, but it's on Lupita Nyong'o, okay? Yeah. And Lupita Nyong'o looks amazing in everything.
Yeah, I can totally agree. She's gorgeous and she looks amazing. For me, though, this is a fall flat.
Well, I'm giving her an all that, honey. Next up is dirting off her shelf, Miss Selena Gomez, honey.
She's not dude enough, but she's looking for dude enough.
She is looking for dude enough, honey. Only murders in the building. This dress for me, I think it is a nice dress.
I agree.
I think it is a nice dress.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything extraordinary about it whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it does look like it was made in probably 8,000 hours of work.
Yes, I think it took a lot of work to make this dress. I think it is a nice dress. I don't know if it like is the most exciting dress I've ever seen in my life. But she looks good. I like her hair. I like her accessories. So, did she like step up to the challenge? I guess so. But
it just seems like a lot of work for an end result that's like, oh, this is just a simple gown.
It's a simple gown, but it's an expensively simple gown.
Yes, I'm sure it was $500 million. A quarter of her net worth was spent on this dress.
It may be.
Yeah. I'm giving it a fall flat.
Yeah, I'll give it a soft all that.
Okay, up next is Jeremy Strong.
Yeah.
Fall flat on your face into a glacier off of this carpet, Mr. Strong. This is hideous. This is such an ugly color.
Yeah, it's just like not the best color. I mean, I'm not angry at the mutedness of the color.
I can't look at this without feeling some sense of revulsion. And so for that reason, it has to be a fall flat.
Yeah, it's just not doing anything like super exciting for me in the way that like Colman Domingo's look was. So fall flat. All right, up next we have Miss Halle Berry.
What do you think of this look? I want to hear what you have to say first.
I think that it's exciting. I think that the like mirror dress thing is cool. I enjoy the patterns that the little mirror pieces are making. I don't know if it is like a totally harmonious look. Like, I think it has a lot of ideas, and especially like on the side, it's feeling like, why didn't the mirrors go all the way around?
Yeah, the bodice does not match the bottom, and that for me is a huge issue. It's like a separate piece almost, and I think it is horrifically ugly. Falls flat.
Yeah, for me, this look is a falls flat.
Okay, next up is the woman, goddess, diva, warrior, mother of all time, Miss Demi Moore, who was absolutely robbed, and we'll talk about that on a different show we do.
Yeah, I feel like now we're really getting somewhere. This I love. I love the silhouette. I love the little like pleating around the waist.
Yes.
It gives her shape and like body yaddy yaddy, as they say.
She looks incredible. Because you know why? Because she showed up knowing that this was her moment, only to have it stolen from her. But let me tell you, she looks incredible. The long hair, the way the dress is cut, the shape it gives her, just stunning. I mean, this is an all-time look for Miss Demi Moore.
I love the pattern of the stoning on the dress.
Absolutely.
I love the silhouette of the dress and the way it fits her. For me, this look is all that, honey.
All that, Miss Demi. Well done.
All right, next up, we have diva, icon, legend, Miss Whoopi Goldberg. What do you think?
Oh, Miss Whoopi. You know, I love Whoopi Goldberg, okay? And I love this dress.
I love Christian Siriano, who designed this dress. We watched him talking about the dress. I love the kind of effervescence of the dress.
Listen, I love Whoopi Goldberg. I love the dress. I do not love this dress on Whoopi Goldberg.
I think it's a little bit clashing with like her personality and who we know her to be.
But it's a little too modern for like Whoopi. You know what I mean? Like Whoopi doesn't usually wear such modern looks.
Yeah.
And that's why for me this has to fall flat.
I love the dress, but to me this falls flat.
Okay, next up is Timothée Chalamet.
Timothée Chalamet.
Friend of the podcast, Timothée Chalamet. Let me tell you, I love what he is wearing. I love that he showed up in this pastel version of Oscar gold.
Yeah. I mean, just applause to any time someone wears a suit in like a bold, kind of bright color. I know this is like a pastel, but I love the boldness of it. I really like his hair and his little mustache that he's sporting.
Oh, you like the mustache?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would love it all the time, but with this look, I think it looks great.
Okay.
And like for this moment with the, you know, considering the movie that he was representing and all of that, some movies, I guess, that he was representing and all of that, I think that he showed up and he made a statement, and I think that, you know, if you're Timothée Chalamet, you got to make a statement. So.
I think he looks amazing in everything. And for me, this was no exception. It's an all that.
This is an all that.
God.
All right.
I don't even know how we approach talking about this look.
Up next, we have the most infamous woman of the evening, Miss Zoe Saldaña.
Oh my God.
In I'll just say it, my least favorite look of the night.
I think this is perhaps one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. I will say it looks like she's getting a vaginoplasty. Yes. Reference to the song.
And to this dress, I say, no.
I'm calling this the tampon jellyfish. Okay.
No.
This is the tampon jellyfish look. She looks disgusting. I don't know why this is put this way. And also, by the way, you for being a transphobe.
I don't think she's a transphobe.
Not one mention of the trans community in her acceptance speech in a movie about a trans woman. Transphobe. It is so ugly.
It makes her wide in the middle. Like, it doesn't give her shape. It has a weird, it's like a jellyfish in a weird
tampon jellyfish.
And the top and the gloves are just a completely different thing. I mean, and she looks like she loves it and is radiant. And so, power to you if you are happy you're an Oscar winner. And I, applaud you for that. But I'm not sure what this dress is supposed to be giving for you and your shape and body. And it's just not doing you any favors.
Huge miss. Worst of the night. Falls flat.
This dress absolutely falls flat.
Okay, up next is Miss Davine Joy Randolph.
Yes.
Radiant. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about if you're going to wear black.
Okay.
If you're going to wear black to the Oscars, this is what you have to do with it.
Yes.
She looks stunning. This dress perfectly fits her body shape.
Yes.
Okay, it is radiant. It has a cape. It is glamorous. It is high fashion. It's shiny, sparkly, all of it.
It has a lot of texture.
Yes.
Similar to, I would say, Demi Moore's dress in the way that, like, you have the beading and then you have this gorgeous, like, centerpiece with the nice pleating that flows into the bottom. And then you have, I mean, this is a tulle kind of like cape thing, but I think it is much, better of a use of tulle even than like Ariana Grande's dress.
Absolutely. I know Davine personally.
Yeah.
And I will say she grew up with drag queens. She lived in an apartment in New York of a drag queen dressmaker.
Wow.
For most of her early career because, she was trying to get work and didn't have a place to go. And her drag queen friends took her in. And you can see that exact inspiration in this look.
This feels like a very drag queen-esque look. I could see a queen, working this on the runway.
I absolutely adore it. It is an all that for me.
Yes, this look is all that. All right, up next, we have the Wizard of Oz himself, Mr. Jeff Goldblum. I mean, don't you just love Jeff Goldblum?
I adore Jeff Goldblum. I think he is just wonderful. And honestly, anything he wears, I would probably give an all that. But this, to me, is especially in all that because this like flower thing he has going on, this beautiful, is it a tie or an undershirt? I can't tell.
I think it's a patterned undershirt.
A patterned
and
undershirt.
And a black bow tie. He's got a patterned undershirt and a black bow tie.
And it looks like a vest on top of the
like
patterned shirt.
This pastel periwinkle blue kind of vestment thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think he just looks fabulous. The pops of color that we all need. And I think it's a tux that also represents Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, it's like, it's weird, it's fun, it's like classic,
I mean,
but
modern.
Jeff.
You've met Jeff.
I met him one time, yes.
Yes, and does this capture his essence?
I think it does capture his essence.
Well, there you go. It's an all that for me.
This look is all that.
Okay, last and absolutely not least is the goddess herself, Miss Cynthia Erivo, honey.
I would go as far as to say this is my favorite look of the night.
100%. I love a shape.
This is gorgeous.
I love a shape.
The shape of this, the exaggerated, like, do you see how the top around the arms, it's giving that bow type shape?
Absolutely.
But it is exaggerated. She is like, it's structural on her. The collar, the exaggerated collar, the hips, the way they go out, the silhouette of this is so striking. And
wearing emerald green, honey, representing Alphaba.
I absolutely love this fabric.
Yes.
The way that it looked.
It's velvet. I think it's velvet.
It's a green, very dark green velvet. The way that it looked almost black was brilliant. It felt like this classic, gorgeous, elegant dress. But then when you look closer, it's giving that like green,
and the nails this time were so gorgeous.
Yes. I mean, she has worn green basically this entire, press tour of Wicked. And obviously this is kind of the grand finale. And I think what a way to go out on this journey of Wicked Part 1. I mean, this is just so stunning from her.
Yes. So Cynthia Erivo, we love you, and you get absolute all that.
This is all that, honey.
Yes. Okay, so that's it. That's the video. That was our reactions. Let us know in the comments if you agree or disagree. We are happily expecting some disagreement here.
Listen, we know that some of our opinions might be controversial, okay? And we're trying to make a conversation.
Yes.
Is really what we're trying to do.
We are sparking a conversation here about these looks because, quite frankly, I know I'm right. I don't need anyone to tell me that I'm right. I know that I am correct, but feel free to disagree with me because that's part of the fun. That's what we look forward to.
Yeah.
When it's Oscars season or award season in general. So thank you.
I waver on my opinions, but I appreciate.
Clearly.
Yeah. But I appreciate your steadfastness.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and check out our podcast also on this channel.
Yes, let's talk about that. We have a new video out every single Monday.
Absolutely. So that was us reacting to the Oscars. See you later.
Bye.